Throwback Zone. I am Robin L., one of the hosts.
Hi, Robin.
I'm Brandy, but you know that already.
How you doing, Brandy?
Hello with the Jello. Hello, Rob.
There you go, DeJello. How you doing, love?
Oh my God. So we are so excited to have you. I am super excited to have you here with us on the Throwback Zone. It's so crazy because I've been knowing you since I was a baby. I was actually on the All for Love tour with my auntie Sherelle and my dad and Rick and Dan. And now, now Shamari and Ron are married and Shamari's my sister group member. So it's just like crazy.
It's straight family.
Full circle.
That's right. We family.
That's right. Absolutely. I was so blessed to be able to see you guys get your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yep. That's
and be at the premiere for the movie, which was incredible.
Thank you. Came out good, right?
It came out great.
They did us some justice on that one.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
So I know Kello has a couple questions for you. What's up, Kello?
Come on with it, Kello.
Okay, so I want to talk your new single, which I love, by the way, All Mine. I just wanted to know, like the sound is completely different from anything that you've ever done before. So I just want to know, like, what made you go that route? Like, I love it, and I love your old stuff, but I'm just saying it's something totally different from you, like so unexpected.
I think it's the times now, this is where music is. So to try to do too much from back then,
right,
and wouldn't give it a chance to have that new pop to it or that new movement that I probably I want to have. And then at the same time, I didn't want to go too far new where it sounded like I'm chasing, trying to be young and keep up with the the youngsters. So I just felt like a good little bridge with the song. So overall, yeah. And the way that the song came about, that's who the writers are. The writers are writing a lot of the newer stuff that's been winning for Charlie Wilson. New addition to the song called All Mine, called This One's for Me and You, not that long ago, that kind of had that little merge to it that worked. So I got with the same guys. The song was actually sent to Johnny for his album, Johnny Gill.
Right.
And he played it for me.
And he's featured on the song.
Exactly. So it sounded like something, he said it sounded like something you would do. He was talking to me about that. So I said, all right, let me hear it. He sent it to me. I liked it. Cut the vocals. He put himself on it. And it felt like a good merger. We just came out of a song together called Perfect.
Okay.
And the song Perfect did really well for us. So it's like, let's just keep that going while we got everybody's ear and attention on that sound. Let's keep it going. So that's why All Mine was dropped.
So he thought the track would be good for you. And since y'all had that chemistry with Perfect, you feel like, hey, why don't you jump on this too?
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of had parts on it for him. It just felt good. So now you featured me on your single, Perfect.
Right.
So now let's do the reverse and feature you on mine. And just a good introduction coming out the gate. I thought it was a good way to come out the gate, keep that thing that was happening. It was working for us, so just keep that going, introduce it while we finish up the rest of the album.
Right. Well, I definitely think it had the perfect balance because, like you said, it's kind of touching new school, but then it still didn't lose that R&B feel because I like to feel when I hear music. So I feel like it was a perfect balance. And then you got the two lead vocalists on there. What more can you ask for?
Go Kello, that's what I'm talking about.
Right. And speaking of Johnny, you guys are brothers, been working together for a long time. How is it working with Johnny in the studio? Is it some type of brother rivalry? How is that working with Johnny?
Not at all. It's like piggybacking. You know what I mean? It's like I hear him do something and I feel the extraordinary performance that he just put on it. And I just want to come in there and match that performance as close as I can a lot of the times. And we've been doing that since we first collaborated on Can You Stand the Rains, Boys to Men's records that we've been doing with New Edition. So it's the same kind of thing. Just playing off of, I'm an admirer of his vocals.
So you guys kind of feed off each other's energy and you both are perfectionists. So I'm sure you're in the studio pushing each other to go for it.
Exactly. And a lot of them, this particular record, we're at his house cutting this song. So
nice.
He's in the room cooking breakfast or whatever it was he was working on at that time while I'm in the studio trying to get it in. He'll come in, put his ear in and say, see, I knew that sounded like my brother. He'll leave out. Then I didn't even see him when he was performing his parts. I had left, and a few days later, he sent the song to me, and he was on there. But there's times when we've been in the studio and kind of just playing off of what each other's doing and knowing that, okay, my performance, I got to be ready for this one because he's in there getting it.
Right.
But you knew y'all both was gonna handle it. You know how y'all get down. You knew you both was gonna handle it.
I'm gonna do what I do. You know, Johnny's a vocal beast, so I
Right.
know there. What it's a whole nother type of singing for me.
Right.
You know, it's like trying to compare Michael and Luther Vandross. It's
Right.
not the same vibe, but you know, both of them can make
Right.
you feel good when they do their
Gotcha.
right. So
Gotcha.
that's
Yep, two separate lanes, both equally talented, but two separate lanes like apples and oranges. I mean, you guys
Absolutely.
both kill it in your own right.
Absolutely, Robin. Well, I'm glad you liked the song. I really am.
Love it. We love it.
Thank you.
Yes, so I'm just like, wow, just to be able to see you guys still doing your thing, and it's such a blessing. I mean, being a fan all of my life, so happy to be able to see the progression of what's happening now with you and your new music. It's just incredible. So can't wait to hear more. Do you have anything else coming up soon other than the music?
Really just got a radio show. I'm getting ready to start relaunching. I've been doing it for probably about the last 3 or 4 years now, called Inside the Ride. I'm kind of put it to the back burner for a minute while I finish this. We just finished doing a video for All Mine. You know, I have kids that are doing things. I'm trying to help them launch the things they do. My youngest son is into stockbroking and real estate, stuff like that. Got my namesake. He's actually up in Vegas working on his own project as an artist. So he's following dad's footsteps. Then my daughter sings, Nicole, my oldest. You know, my other daughter, Mariah, she's just a bookworm. She's just, you know, graduating college, she's trying to become different things that has to do from veterinarians, and she's just in that whole world. So, you know, just
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes, they are all doing.
but just supporting them, making sure that that's my thing, making sure that they have all the support they need, and I can lend whatever it is that I can add to the table to make it easier for them to get where they're trying to go. So that's pretty much primarily what I'm doing as I finish this album up and finish doing what I'm doing. It's been a minute since I put out some music, so I'm really, you know, putting my foot on the gas to make sure that people are taking it serious. It's not something I'm just doing or some bypass stuff. I'm really surfacing and get ready to come with it. So that's what I'm doing right now.
That's amazing. So we know that this whole pandemic has been going on, right? So what have you been doing other than recording? Like, how have you been spending your time? I know with your family, like what's the quarantine looking like for you?
Oh my goodness, just stuck in the house. I've been burnt out. I done watched everything on Netflix, everything on Prime, Amazon. I done bought everything that you don't need on the Prime.
Right. We all have.
Got packages coming every 5 minutes. Got a new George Foreman grill. I've been breaking that in lately, trying to cook stuff.
Yes.
Trying to get my Chef Boyardee on, or the Chef Boyardee on. So at the end of the day, that's what I've been doing. Just doing the same thing everybody else, just trying to, you know, occupy my time as best as possible. Just get some new workout equipment, eating right, you know, just spending time just being ready. So I stay ready so I don't have to get ready when it's time, you know. So pretty much what I'm doing right now.
Exactly.
So your new album, when can we expect it?
Probably in the fall, if everything goes well. I'm trying to peak it at the top of All Mine while it's at its peak, and I can take steady enough, just come with it right behind that. Hopefully it works out like that. But I'm in the studio with some of the greats that I've worked with, from Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Got some stuff from Babyface and his camp. Tim Kelly from Tim and Bob. Ninth Wonder's actually working on the remix, getting ready to do a remix for All Mine.
So we know that's gonna be fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're trying to make sure it's right. Trying to do some collabos. Got people reaching out to Weeknd and Drake and people like that. So I could just make, you know, I just want to do a project that don't seem like it comes around that often. So at this point, I'm going into 30 years since my anniversary of my first one. So I just want to make sure this one's something special when I drop it. So hopefully, like I said, sometime in the fall.
That's good that you open to working with like different generation of artists, because you have a lot of people, you know, who admire you. So that's a good thing.
And it's very important to me, you know. It's very important to bridge that gap. You know what I mean? I want people to feel my music now, and I can certainly appreciate what those guys have still been able to do with the music, especially the R&B music. You know, with some of those cats, and incorporating that in my project can't do nothing but help me. You know, because they got a lot of eyes on them now, and we need to have those eyes on me too, and show them some of the influence that some of that music that they're doing where it comes from, you know.
Absolutely.
Bridge it together, see how it works.
Yeah, because you have fans of all ages, different generations, being that your career spans over 30 years. How does that feel that you have fans as young as teenagers, fans that are in their 40s? How does that feel for you?
It's surreal. You know, you got teenage fans. Like, how do you perform for them? You know, you go out there, I'm trying to be sexy with it. You got these youngsters in the audience. It's be hard. But it feels good just knowing that that's how I came into it. By the time I got into the Jacksons, they were already older and starting to, they were my mother's groups when she was my age, when I first got turned on to them as a little young boy.
Right.
And I understand what these artists or what these kids could be feeling for me as an artist coming up later on. So, you know, I acknowledge them. I understand that they're there. And that's why I continue to put out the type of music I put out family music, good feel-good music that you can play at barbecues and cookouts. And, you know, just the environments is environmental. So it's not stuck at just the strip club with my music or stuck at, you know what I mean? It's like I want to be diverse like that so that I know when people's ears are really on my music, and I'm conscious of that when I go in, because I appreciate all of the fan base.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing. And that's why you have such longevity in your career, just being that way. You touch all different aspects, all different ages. So that's a blessing.
It really is a blessing. It really is.
Yes. So Kello has a surprise.
Kello got over there. What you got over there?
So speaking of you having different fans that span from different generations, we have a video from one of your biggest fans, which happens to be my mother, and she really wanted me to play this for you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I got you. Let me get this going for you. She said I had to. She loved you. She was always inside the ride, okay?
That's crazy. Wow.
She loves you. Let me get it for you. I got you.
Mama Tina. Yes, Mama Tina.
Mama Tina? Mama Tina.
Mama
She
Tina
said, you know I love me some Ralph.
Yes. That is so awesome.
Where's she at?
I'm getting the video for you right now.
The video, Mama Tina. Yeah, Mama Tina made a little special video just for you.
I gotta love it. Let me see this.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So good.
Open it up right now for you.
It's all good. I'm waiting.
Let's see. It's coming.
Here we go. See. Make it big.
Let me tell you, I was super duper excited when my daughter told me that she was going to interview Ralph Tresvant. And I was like, man, do you know? Well, she already knows. That is my favorite entertainer. And yes, I said entertainer because that's what he is. I grew up listening to Ralph. I would always be jumping inside the ride. I still communicate with Boston May. And I'm going to tell you, I met a lot of friends inside the ride. I love the music of New Edition and Ralph Tresvant. Ralph Tresvant is New Edition. And I tell you, I can't wait for Corona to get over because I am going to a concert to hear Ralph. I'm going to do a celebrity style, honey. I'm getting me a limo. I'm going to have the whole celebrity experience. I mean, I'm going to do it up. I'm going out to eat. I'm going to have on all white, a white hat that Ralph be wearing, some bling, all that type of stuff. So, Ralph, just know that we love you here in Houston, Texas. We have big love for you in H-Town. And I cannot wait for this Corona stuff to be over. I'm your biggest fan. And I am a Taurus like you are. So you have that hustle spirit, you know, in everything that you do. You give it all you can see. You have class. You have everything. And you are just my favorite entertainer. You're an icon. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the music that you've given to us over the years.
Oh,
oh my God.
How sweet is that?
Wow.
Go ahead, Tina. I love you.
Mama Tina. Oh, that was so sweet.
And you are your mama's twin. You know that.
They always say that. I'm like,
They
whatever.
look like
whatever.
sisters, right?
She looks as young as ever, man. I mean, she looks like she's still in her early 30s or mid 30s.
She just made the big 5-0.
That is amazing. Congratulations and thank you for
Black don't crack.
You ain't lying. She's looking great. She looks great. Thank you for all the support, love. I really appreciate that. And yes, when this is over, you got to join in there. You gotta see me at a concert somewhere soon so I can take a picture and all that good stuff with you. We're gonna make sure we make that happen. Tina's in the building. Thank you for that.
She loves you.
Yay!
Yes. So, Ralph, before you go, definitely let everyone know where they can follow you, all your social media websites and all that good stuff so that we can keep up with your journey.
Oh my God. Well, on Instagram, I'm at the real Ralph Tresvant. None of that's changed. That's pretty much been, so you can find me. I'm not hard to find. Just Google my name. I'm out there right now, and I've been out there. It's not hard to find. I'm on Facebook a lot. I'm on Instagram at the real Ralph Tresvant. And we're starting up the Spotify. Just type it in, man. Type in Ralph Tresvant. Type in All Mine. It's available on all the music, social media platforms and stuff. So just check for me, man. I'm going to be moving around everywhere. So it's not hard to find me.
We love you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. And we are definitely anticipating that album. Because that album, anything like that single. I'm telling you.
You're running through my mind, yeah. 24/7 all the time. My number one, never on the side, yeah. Just you and I. And I don't need to tell you, I'ma show you. You gon' feel it when I hold you. So get ready, I'ma go there.